So it really does come all down to this: the final two games of the season, of the final season, of the final episode. I've done some quick maths in my head, and even if we win both games in hand, well, the game in hand and the last game of the season, we won't win the league. We'll still fall short of Man City, even if they do lose today. So that's a bit of a shame. However, Champions League qualification is firmly in our hands. I mean, we've got a game in hand that we're going to play in a minute against Arsenal. Obviously, they are just behind us. They're 6 points behind us, but they can cut that to 3. And then obviously go to the last game of the season away at Tottenham. If we lose that and lose both, we could drop out completely. Obviously, you've got your top 4 that automatically qualify for the Champions League. And then even the 5th spot now will more than likely get it due to the coefficient and how those rankings work. So we're looking top 5. We would like to get top 4 because I'm pretty sure that's chucks you straight into the league phase rather than the qualification phase. So we need to win. We do need to win. And then we'll set the team up for a wonderful future then, let's hope, because the finances have been absolutely dire. 103 million in debt. Only projected to be 88, so I'm guessing we may get a payment of some sort at the end of the season. But let's just show you what you've missed since the last episode. We did smash Everton 6-1, however, we lost 3-0 away to Liverpool, and that's what killed us. Maybe if we'd got a draw in that game or even a win, we could be saying something completely different now. We could be going for the title, but unfortunately we're not. So it is what it is, and we're going to get straight into the Arsenal game now and hopefully pick up the points we need to finish in 4th or at least 5th and confirm that Champions League qualification before we head to Spurs and have to try and win there. So this is the team to face Arsenal. We've got a lot of tired legs out there, but we've tried to stick with the strongest team we can, really. We want to get those points now rather than taking it to the last day. So Martinez is back. He's injury-free, and he's starting in goal. We've got Cash, Diego Carlos, Torres, and Digne along the back 4. Douglas Luiz, Kone, and Tielemans in the middle. And then the front 3 of Diaby, Ramsey, and Martial. Watkins is out injured at the moment. We've had quite a few injuries the last couple of games, so we're hanging in there. We really are. Let's get into the game and let's get that victory, hopefully. So we're about to kick off and let's cross those fingers. I mean, we said at the beginning of the beginning of this season of the save that we were hoping. Let's just check that we've got key highlights on. We don't want to miss any of them. Yeah, we were saying we were hoping for a trophy and Champions League qualification. That would be a really successful season. However, yeah, we didn't win a trophy. We did get quite deep into the Europa League, so I was happy with that. And we were poised for a title run at sort of short term towards the end of the season. That's obviously filtered out now, but Champions League qualification, I mean, we can't argue with that. Desperate for that, especially with the financial problems at the club. Just hope that we can, and that's a great challenge there by Diaby, gets the ball back inside Arsenal's box. Oh, and he's blazed it wide. How have you blazed it that high from there? But yeah, like I was saying, Champions League qualification would be a success. So, I mean, just looking at the table now, I'm pretty sure if we draw, there's no chance Arsenal could catch us anyway. So we could obviously fall as low as 5th, but that should still get us Champions League qualification. So let's just hold out and hope. I mean, a draw would be good, but a win would be even better. You know, we're talking sort of Kone. I thought that was in. Keeper was really stretched then, tipped it around the post. But yeah, it might be nice to finish 3rd even. But not a bad half. Not really a lot to talk about there, was there? But that's good, I suppose. If we keep it like that, at least we're not getting our goal hammered, are we? So I still can't believe Brentford are 3rd though. That's ridiculous. I don't know. It's just crazy. I mean, for a long time they were leading the league, so very bizarre. But here we have Arsenal. Don't want to see them building up and playing good football, really, if we can help it. Especially not Saka. Saliba. Don't want to see them knocking it about with confidence, really, do we? There's Diego Carlos. Oh, he took the ball off of him and then giving it straight back. Oh, and Arsenal are winning 1-0. And that, again, was our fault. Story of the season. We're giving the ball away and we create our own downfall. So, but we have been the better side, in my opinion. Of course, I'm biased. But it looks like we might have another go at this here with Digne. Is he going to swing it in from the corner? He does. Who's on the end of it? Kone, no. Cash now with the ball. Strikes it from 30 yards. It's gone over the bar. Really need to push now and get a goal, don't we? Martial has been awful. Probably the worst signing I've made in a while. But let's try and get all of our best players on the pitch, shall we? Ramsey's not played well. We can't really afford to take Diaby off. Let's put Leon Bailey on. Something's got to give, isn't it? Let's go to an attacking mentality. We need to get forward and score. And see there, 4 points behind Arsenal. Sorry, 3 points ahead of Arsenal. Arsenal 3 points behind us with one game to go, which is away to Spurs. So we're giving the ball away at the edge of our box. It's not. Nelson's just allowed to run round everyone. It's 2-0 Arsenal, and this is looking awful. And there's not a lot I can do about it. We've been the instigator of our own downfall, really. Both of the goals, really, we gave the ball away just outside our box. So looks like Nelson again is running at the goal, but we've just got nothing left, have we? Really got nothing left. I think it's time to just pack up, go home, and wait for the Spurs game, really. I think first half we played well, but we've just been outplayed now. Really been outplayed. Unless we get a goal now, and then I will just throw everything forward. So, sounds easier than done, but... Or easier said than done, sorry, but... If we don't score now, there's no point, It's looking a bit promising. We've got Brown on the wing, and then onto Bailey. Takes him down. We're going to get a penalty, are we? Brown straight over the bar. Do you know what? We need it, don't we? We can all get forward. Let's swap McGinn and Bailey round. Bailey can go join as a inside forward. Need 2 goals in 2 minutes. We're definitely playing too late, aren't we, in the game? Over the top to McGinn. No, back to Cash. Not the time I want performance issues, is it really? John McGinn. And that's away. No, it's offside. That's been the story of this save, isn't it? Isn't the performance issues, but shoot on sight. And it looks like they might wrap it up here with 3-0. Don't deserve to lose 3-0, not at all. But that's why they're the big clubs, though, isn't it? Even if they're not playing great or they're being outplayed or it's 50-50, they still run away with it. I mean, that's 10 shots and 4 on target each. Or 5 now, but... you couldn't get much more 50-50 than that, really, could you? Possession generally 50-50. We've just given up. We've got very attacking. Shoot on sight. We've tried to get as many players forward as possible, and we're still under pressure. Oh, blow the whistle, ref. We're not interested. I don't even want to score now because it just feels too late and it will just rub it in. I don't think we will win. Trossard now puts it wide, but let's finish this game. We're not interested. Let's get it out of the way with. And what we didn't want to do was go to Spurs needing to draw or win, but we're going to go to Spurs needing to draw or win. So it's all come down to this last game of the season. I'm not sure who Arsenal have got. We're going to just quickly check. Fulham. So yeah, that's probably a sure victory. So we're going to have to draw. We're going to have to win, aren't we? So let's just get straight to the Spurs lineup and get that game going. Just before we get into that lineup for the Spurs game, this is the type of message you want on the final game of the season, just before, look at the timing, 10 o'clock in the morning, kickoff's at 2, so 4 hours before kickoff. You want one of your starting centre-backs to come to you, moan about wanting to leave for a bigger club, and then basically handing in a transfer request and going on the transfer list 4 hours before the last game of the season to qualify for the Champions League. So, yeah, you can understand the frustration there a little bit. Like, he's not even in my squad now. Well, he is. I think he's on the bench, but he can sod off, basically. He can stay there, isn't he? He's not coming on. So he's done. Diego Carlos can jog on. And we will carry on with the game. So, guys, because I was so frustrated, let's say, about that Diego Carlos business, I forgot to tell you the lineup for the game. Obviously, we've got Cash, Konsa, Torres. We're just sort of watching this. Cash on the edge of the box now. We need this win. They're going to play about with it there and lose it. No, I was hoping they'd make do a bit of an Aston Villa and lose possession there. But we've got Bailey on the left now. Cuts it back to Ramsey. Back to Bailey. Kone, is he going to strike it from back there? No, plays through to Watkins. Oh, he's hit the post. But yeah, Cash, Konsa, Torres and Brown across the back. We've got a midfield three of Kone, Tielemans and Ramsey. And this doesn't look good, does it? Oh, that was a huge deflection, that was. And then a front three of Diaby, Bailey and Watkins. And there's your lineup. I can't focus on the game and the lineup. It's too much. But giving him too much space there in the box. That's bad, yeah. I was going to say, I don't like how this game started, to be honest. This is good, though. This looks more like it. A corner with Tielemans now. Can we get in front here? It's gone to Torres. Plays it to Brown. Oh, he's hammered it over the bar there. Another corner here. Tielemans in. That's been headed to Brown. Bailey on the edge of the box to Tielemans. Over to Konsa. Pinging around the box. And Ramsey scores. It's 1-0. It's 1-0. And that's exactly what we wanted. That's the start we needed. And so far, so good. We're looking good for the qualification we need. I'm not even interested in the league anymore. We just need that win. I think Arsenal have taken the lead. That's all we need to keep eyes on is the Arsenal game. And it looks like they're home and dry. It does. 2-0 up they are. Man United, however, are losing 2-0. So how does that look for us? So even if we lost, we'd still qualify at the moment. Man United are losing 2-0. So that's a bit of pressure off. However, I would like to finish the season with a win and not 2 losses. So let's not mess it up here for ourselves. Let's try and keep hold of the ball. Looks like Bailey's playing it down the line to Ramsey. This is good work. Crosses it in. Watkins with a header, and that's gone over the bar. But that's a bit of a relief about the Man United game. I think we'll keep the later scores up because we're only interested in the Man United game really because Arsenal are winning. So we know they're fifth at the moment. But while we're still winning, That was a good hard. I don't like to praise them too much because you just sort of almost give them that complacency. But here's a corner. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. That could have wrapped it up. That could have been 2-0 and we could have been home and dry. But I'm happy about that. I'm happy about the Brighton winning 2-0. It would just be nice to get the victory ourselves as well, especially in the last game of this save. It's always nice to go out with a bang, isn't it? Diaby now, Tielemans. We are playing good football. Plays it to Watkins. Lloris just tipped it over. I feel a bit like an anticlimax if we qualify for the Champions League. And yeah, it just seems a bit rubbish ending the save there. But I'll tell you what we'll do is if we, touch wood, somewhere, qualify for the Champions League, we'll hold on to this save and potentially come back to it at a later date and maybe carry on playing it. Don't know. What do you guys think? Would you like to see more of the Aston Villa save? Or are you done? Have you had enough? You just want to see something different? See what else we got up our sleeve to come. So, but yeah, let me know in the comments if this is something you'd like to maybe see return at a later date this year with FM24. Then we always could do. We are quite well placed financially. We're not. Diaby now cuts inside. Oh, I was going to say that was a hell of a goal, but he's hit the post and it's come back out. But yeah, if it's something you want to see, Man United have got a goal there. It's 2-1. Oh, and I was about to say Arsenal are 3-2 up there, but they've just gone 4-2 up. So I think we'll let this play out and then we'll look at making a change or two or three. Depends if this goes in or not. Playing some good football here. Just need to get it away. Bouncing around the... it's 1-1, isn't it? Right. Let's not make this any more nervy than it needs to be. Let's make some changes. Watkins, you can come off. Martial or Rory Wilson. Do you know what? I'm going to go with Wilson. Diaby's not had a great game, but I'm very reluctant to take off my best player. So I think what we'll do is stick Ramsey out on the left and then bring Douglas Luiz in. Switch him round with Tielemans. So we've got Tielemans playing as the Mazzala. And just see if some fresh legs sort of help us there. Yeah. Tactical changes, please. Let's encourage the boys. I mean, we should be winning. Look, yeah, it's 50-50 possession, but we look like we're on tops as far as shots go. Man United are still losing 2-1. Arsenal are running away with it now, 5-2. But I think we are as good as fourth spot. Oh, we've got a nice little highlight at the end of the game. Wouldn't this be lovely to score last minute and win 2-1? And Douglas Luiz has picked that up. Douglas Luiz for 2-1. Oh, you could not ask for a better ending than that. The 93rd minute, Douglas Luiz pops up and scores. It's 2-1. We've qualified for the Champions League. I mean, I call that a success. I really do. Oh, I'm so happy about that. Let's get through this. Let's look at that table and see the words Champions League qualification, and I'll be a happy man. Oh, we don't see it there, but there we go. Confirmation, we finished in fourth spot. 3 points behind Liverpool in third. Brentford finished second. 4 points off the top of the Premier League. That's absolute madness. But we've won. Let's just have a look at there we go. There's confirmation. Aston Villa qualify for the Champions League. Absolutely brilliant. And should we have a look at the budgets for next season? £2.8 million, £52 million transfer. But that's a good transfer budget for a team that's struggling as much as we are. I think we're about 2.5, 2.6 at the minute. So that gives us a little bit more to play with. Obviously, we're not going to be here, but Aston Villa's, that's good. 32 million. We'll take anything. Throw it all at us. So that obviously makes the damage look less than it already is. Yeah, let me know, guys, actually, because I did want to do a little review of this, of the beta, and what sort of I thought was worked well and didn't work so well. Would you like to see the next couple of seasons simmed, just to see how Aston Villa get on in the Champions League, or are you not bothered? Let me know in the comments. I will see you in another video very shortly. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. It takes 2 seconds to give that video a little thumbs up, so please do that as well. And thanks for all the support.